All right, boys, leg session. First leg session of the channel. So I tried to attempt to record one last week, last leg day, but I didn't have enough battery in any of my camera, microphone or anything. So yeah, so I managed to record like 2 exercises and I just gave up. So it's really busy today, so we're not going to be able to do stuff in order, which is all right. On leg day, it's not too much of a worry. As long as I get like the big movements, like leg press and RDLs, kind of like earlier on in the session, I'm not too bothered. So what we're going to start off with here is hamstring curl, 2 working sets, 1 set of 10 to 12, and then 1 set of 12 to 15. So normally on a set of 10 to 12, I do 70, and then we drop it down to 63. So it's all right weight. I mean, the setup for this machine is always quite weird, but we'll see how it feels. But I've got a new, what I've noticed in some of these videos as well is like the camera, the lighting in this gym is really shit. I don't know why. I think it's because it's like black ceilings, but like kind of like white light, which then kind of, when it mixes together, it just makes the video and like the shot look really dark. So what I've done is I've kind of like lowered, or I've changed the setting on the camera so it's like a blue incandescent light. So now it just kind of, you know, and I've put auto light correction and shit on it, so it all just kind of like makes it look clear, which is good. But let's bash out this set. I want to get 12 reps. I try to like tuck my legs in as hard as I can. I'm just going to focus this set now. 12 reps. Beautiful. Just a little 12 and a little partial one at the end there just to finish it off. But what's quite nice as well is my coach, because my legs and my back are my weak points, essentially what my coach has done is he's basically upped my food on those 2 days just a little bit, so I've added in the gym, so I have a bit more energy in the gym. So he's upped it to, well, every day it's 300 carb, but for today and my back day on, I think it's Thursday, my back day will be this week. No, Friday. It's up to 350 carb. So, and 45 fat from 40. So it's quite nice because then I have a bit more energy for these sessions, especially leg sessions. I find that at the moment anyway, in terms of food, we are struggling on. And in terms of expenditure and cardio as well, this week it's gone up to 40 minutes, 4 times a week, which is not too bad. I mean, it was obviously 30, 4 times a week and 20 before that. So it's kind of going about 10 minutes each week. But it's only 4 times a week though, so it's not horrendous. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll bash out one more working set on here. We'll lower the weight and do 12 to 15 reps. And we'll probably move on to hopefully quad extensions next. And then we'll do actually big movement of the session. Right guys, exercise number 2. So, bashed out 2 working sets on that hamstring curl. So, now we're going to go into leg extensions. Now, for these, it's 3 working sets. So we've got 1 working set of 15 to, no, I'm being silly here, 20 to 25, and then 2 working sets of 10 to 12. So the 20 to 25 is more of a get blood in the quads, warm up. I don't want to count it as a warm up though, because I don't do warm up weight on it. So normally we'll hit 163, 25. Now that's it's a bit heavy, but yeah, it is what it is. For 25 reps it is anyway. But yeah, we'll put it on 57, I reckon, and do 25 reps. As I said, it's warm-up reps, but not warm-up weight, so we'll see how they feel. And then do 2 sets, 10 to 12. So on this machine, always has to be the rule that this attachment here has to be on its, like, number 1. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always put it on 1, because you just don't get enough squeeze at the like range of motion at the bottom. So like your leg kind of stops there, and I want it to stop there. It's quite hard to describe without showing directly, but so what we'll do is we'll bash out 25 of these and see how they feel. That felt good. Oh, that burns. I probably could have done 63 there, but we'll take 25 to 57. Those last 4 really felt in the quads there, boy. But yeah, so weird being this lean and doing leg exercises, especially like extensions, because you just see the whole like muscle like flutter. It's really cool. But quads are definitely warm now, which is good. So we'll do a little break, and then we'll do 2 sets of 10 to 12. And I do quite heavy on this. So 2 sets 10 to 12 on 97, 90 kilo. And then we'll hopefully then move on to RDLs after that. So we'll get those 2 sets done. We'll move into exercise number 3. Right boys, exercise number 3. Now, I was meant to, well, in terms of doing everything in order, that kind of went out the window, like 2 exercises to go, but at the start of the session, to be honest, because it's just so busy and I can't really, I just want to get on with the workout and I can't really bother to wait for stuff. But it's alright, it is what it is. So now we're going to do, so far I've done leg extensions and seated hamstring curls. We're now going to do calf raises. So in terms of like the load on this, we do 3 working sets, 1 set of 15 to 20, and then 2 sets of 10 to 12. So try to do it 30 kilogram, then 35, and then 32.5 in terms of the weight we do on this. So there's not much to it really. It's just, if you do this machine wrong, then I think there's no hope for you, to be honest. But it's a pretty simple machine. But literally, what I like to do though is I don't like to go too fast. I'm gonna hold it at the top slightly and then repeat. So I want to hit 20 of these. Feel it burning, which is like really nice. Ooh, that was a good set. Feel the afterburn in the calf there. Ooh, right there. But yeah, good set that was. So, in terms of energy-wise and like how much this like takes out on the body, these are just nothing. So, like, because your calf is such a small muscle compared to your whole leg, but I just don't neglect them because you have to hit them, especially men's physique anyway. Because your shorts cover up most of your quad, and I'd say in quite a few of your shots in the men's physique, your calves show a lot. So having good muscly calves just makes the shots look better. Even though they don't judge you on your legs, you just look more aesthetic on stage. It's the same. So the most neglected in the muscle groups is rear delts and calves, and front delts. But I'd say more rear delts, to be honest. Oh no, I'd say forearms are more neglected than delts, like all round, to be honest. I reckon calves and forearms are the two muscle groups up there that are really neglected. But yeah, we'll hit 2 more sets of these, 10 to 12, up the weight a little bit, and then hopefully there'll be a squat rack free which we can do RDLs on, because I want to get those RDLs done, because that is the big movement of the session. So we'll finish these and then we'll move on to that. Right boys, RDL time. Fucking RDL time. Now, I have left this. I'm gonna see my face. Right boys, RDL time. Now, I have left this quite late in the session. So, like I've done leg press, I've done hamstring curls and everything. So, normally I do this as like 3rd exercise in, but we're now like 5th exercise in. So I'm really hoping, I've got 160 on the bar. I got it for 12 last time. I'm really hoping it moves nicely. But yeah, the energy levels aren't down, just the weakness in the legs are a little bit ropey at this stage, but we'll see if this moves. I'm praying we can get 10 at least. 10 clean ones, 11 could be a push, and then 12 could be either a cheaty rep or we'll just kind of like lump it up. So let's see how this fucking moves. Now, as I said, we're obviously dropping weight each week, so I'm 160 at 8 kilo body weight, so basically twice my body weight for 12 reps is what I want. So 2 of me for 12. 2 of me this bar is right now, but we'll see. We'll fucking see. We'll give it a good fucking go. Now, in terms of where I put my hands on the bar, so like I kind of do it hip width apart, and then I try to keep my feet not touching, but like they are close together still. So I need to lock in though for this set though. Can't talk because we've got a fucking. This is going to be some serious weight for me anyway. Right. Come on. Fucking hell. Now, was 12. My breath back a sec. But lightheaded. That was heavy, boys. That was heavy. On the last 2 reps, I could feel my hands just like slowly slipping off the bar, which wasn't good. So my grip for that last one was awful, but I still got it. I'm happy with that. Considering how close we are to comp and how far into the session I'm doing this, I'm happy. So that was 12 reps of 160. Probably drop it to, we'll drop it to 150 next. Just, I don't want to ego lift too much. But I'm happy with that. That was good form as well. And I felt it in my hamstrings like the whole set, which is what you want. So, but I did feel kind of lightheaded, which wasn't good. But what we'll do is I'm thinking if to repeat that or not. Does that take? Nah, we're not gonna repeat that. We'll do now is we'll drop 150 here because, like I said, so, and then we'll bash out hopefully 12. But we'll see how it goes. So then we'll finish that, and we'll move into penultimate exercise, which will be hip abductors. And then we'll finish off with a little quad extension superset to finish off. So we'll move into that next, and then we'll... Right. This is where the energy levels start to slowly deteriorate, but we'll push through. So I've just done my second set of RDLs. Now we're moving on to hip abductions. Now, normally these are quite easy, especially like the weight that I do. But as I said, the order was a bit messy today, so these might move a little bit heavier than normal. So, but in terms of sets and reps for this one, do 3 working sets, with the first working set being 15 reps, and then we do a 10 to 12 reps, and then a 15 to 20 reps. So in terms of weight, I mean, this machine isn't too bad. Like, some hip reductions are really light. Well, every machine is different with every different gym really in terms of what you weight. But in terms of this gym anyway, 57 is what I kind of like will stick at for a comfortable 12 reps anyway. Obviously the first set's 15, but I've kind of figured out that 63-70 is like the 10 to 12 range, so I comfortably just go below that at 57. So in terms of setup though, we have this machine set up at, I don't have it right at the far pin, because I'm just like not that flexible. They have to like split your legs completely like in half. So I do it like 1 pin in, so then I'm able just to get kind of, so I'm just not like straining my fucking, who's considering. But yeah, so 15 reps is the goal. And I only do, I always forget which, yeah, hip adduction, no? Oh, yes, I'm reading machine for information, that's how, yeah, so hip adduction I only do, because I want to train the inner of my thigh. I don't really train the outer. Well, it's not my plan anyway, so enough rambling. Let's get this set done. Now, I do put my foot, you can't really see on the videos, there's no point really pointing that out, but I do put my foot on both pegs just because I find it easier. Because like I don't know the science, gym bro science, can't bother. Let's lift the weight jack. Right, 15 reps. One. Naughty 15 there. My mouth is so dry, I don't know why. But yeah, so that's 15, felt nice. Obviously it's known as the soft machine, so. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll hit that 2 for 2 more working sets, up the weight a little bit, do 12 reps, then we'll do a back off set, 15 to 20, on about probably 43, 50 kilo, but I reckon we'll keep it at 50. I think 43 might be a bit too low, so we'll do those two and then we'll finish with the last exercise, which will be a drop set of quad extensions. So move into that next. Right boys, final exercise. Energy levels are now completely depleted, but we're going to finish off with a little quad extension. Oh, it's in the right setting. So anyway, right, yeah. We're going to finish with a quad extension drop set to finish off today. Now, so I've just finished 2 sets on the hip abductors. So I don't know what we did in the end. We really managed to get 10 reps on the 63 kilo. And then now, sorry, I'm losing my words. So we got 10 reps instead of 12, which I wasn't too happy about. And then we got 20 reps on the 50 kilogram. So we hit it in the high rep range on the the third set. So I'm happy with that. But in terms of this little drop set that we do, so this I always just do is to finish off the session, just to completely finish off and just burn my legs out essentially. So we do, in terms of weight though, I do 84 kilogram for 12 reps, and then we drop it to 57 kilogram and we bash it another 12 reps, and then we keep it at 57 kilogram, and then we just bash out 12 partials to failure. And it's about 20-second rest in between each little lot there. So that's kind of my like drop set, like kind of layout. So we'll hit 12, you know? So let's get it. So 12 little reps there, and then just 20-30 seconds, just get the breath back a little bit, and then we hop into 57, which is about 30% drop-ish. So the good thing about this though is, obviously obviously my legs are kind of fatigued already, especially my quads. So the good thing about this is it kind of just finishes it off. So, and it's like, it just completely burns the legs out, and then and that's why I always leave it to the end of the session. So that's a long enough rest. So bash out 12 of these again. Those last two proper burnt there, and then just wait a little bit, like 20-30 second rest again, and then we just repeat that exactly what we did, same rep, same weight, but just not complete full reps, just do partials, and that just completely just knackers the legs. Feels good. Yeah. But yeah. I'm thinking we should do, we'll keep it the same weight because that's what's in the plan. Don't divert from the plan. Then after we've done this little partial, 12 reps partials, got a lot of cardio to do. Obviously won't do close down today just because without a pump, but we'll see what the legs are saying. Do a little leg reveal. So I actually haven't done that on this channel yet. I'm really showing the legs off. So we'll look at the legs, see what they're looking like. And in terms of cardio today, we've got 40 minutes on the stepper, and then 60 minutes on the incline walk, which all equates to about 10,000 steps. So that's good, right? Smash that one. So you don't want full reps, just literally partials. And that is legs finished, boys. That was a good session, to be fair. It wasn't exactly the order that I liked it to be, but it didn't really affect us that much, considering. We got pushed a little bit less weight on the RDLs because they were to the end, but it is what it is. Because we got 12 160 and then 12 150. I kind of wanted 12 160, like a 10 or 11 160 for the second set, but if we did that at the start, I reckon we'd have got it, but it's alright. But yeah, that's it, it's finished. First leg session on the channel. We'll go do a little leg reveal and then we won't record it, but we'll hop into cardio. I don't think that's going to be riveting content, me on the stepper for 40 minutes, but I should do live streams actually on stuff and cardio, like TikTok live streams. That could be good. Maybe down the line. But yeah, let's go. It's leg reveal. Let's get this cardio done. Alright. Bit of change of scenery because it's just so busy in there. Just because the change room is unisex, you just can't you can't essentially it's so hard. I'll stand in the middle and there's other people in there. But anyway, this is what the legs are currently saying. They're defined. Just need a bit of
thickness to them. Like they're very defined, which I like. But yeah, that's what the legs are currently sitting.